think of a giant in your life that acts as an obstacle to you growing in your faith. Right? What is an obstacle where you say, I want to grow closer to God, I want my relationship with God to get deeper roots, but there's this thing that lies in my path. Now, to help you think of what that could be, here's the DNA of a giant. A giant appears too big to overcome. It's something where you look at it and say, well, I can't do anything about that. I don't know how to overcome that. How do I get around this obstacle? Okay? A DNA of a giant actively stunts your growth in faith. And so this thing, whatever it is, it hurts your relationship with God. Instead of helping you grow, you're saying, well, I don't know if I can trust God as much. Like, this is causing doubts in my life. Something like that. Or number 3, it shrinks your view of God. And so as the giant gets bigger in your life, your view of God gets smaller. Now, if you're following along in the outline on the back of your bulletin, there's a section that just says, My Giant Is. And if you've got some ideas of what would fit in your life, why don't you write that down? Because then you'll really immerse yourself in this story for the kind of your modern day Goliaths. And really, it could be anything. I mean, are you dealing with doubts that make it harder to trust God? Is that your Goliath? Are you stuck in a cycle of a sin that makes you focus on the negative in the world instead of on the glory of God and all that's positive? Is that your giant? Do you face a challenging situation at work or at school where you really don't know what a hopeful resolution is going to be? Is that your giant? Well, our story today is about facing your giants.